Welcome to Season 6 as a new era here at Piggzcreek with new drivers, new tracks, 25 race season now with more chase races, and we got cuts now after 3 races, and oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say. We have new tracks, everything. Oh my god, Green Flag is out here in Season 6. I'm really excited here to be a part of Season 6 with all of you guys. Bring you all the action. As we got some new tracks on the schedule as early as Richmond Race 3. And next new one is Race 9, Bristol. Then Race 11, Martinsville. And we switched up some of the tracks, moving Homestead down into the chase. Not as the last race of the season, but one of the last races of cuts. Talladega is in as a chase race still. It's Talladega, Chicago, and Rockingham, the first 3 races. Pensacola, another super speedway down in South Florida. Gonna be in the last race until the final 4. 16 drivers will make the chase this season. 1 will guarantee make it on points. As Ryan Acosta will lead lap number 1, I believe. Yeah, he will. As we got some rookies here, and I thought caution was out, but that's just in practice. Got some new faces in this series. Got some returns. Season 5 ended because, like I said, inactivity of some of the drivers. So I figured get some new drivers in here and start fresh again. Just had a lot of things happen lately that, you know, were pretty unexpected. And, oh boy, there we go! We have a crash. Talumpis almost on his roof in the 17. And he was, with Alan Cavanaro. That's the 41 of Zach Warren. And, oh no, we have Cody Lamas flipping. And Sean Harple as well. As a huge crash. As here comes Charles Sanford and PJ Williams side by side coming to the line to bring the caution flag. As it's gonna be PJ. So let's see what triggered that huge crash to bring the first yellow of the day out on lap 2. So here's what happened. It was a simultaneous wreck. You see over there Nick Pericles and Alan Cavanaro at the same exact time get into the guy on the high side, which is Bob Jones and Talumpis in this case. And some people just have nowhere to go. Ryder Smith just gets into the end of Bob Jones, Nick Brockman, Joe Davis actually makes a nice save. I think he might have lost it right front right there. Some of these guys like Lamas. What happened to Lamas? What made him flip? I never even saw him involved. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, actually he almost got out of it. If he would have kept his foot in it, he would have made it. But he gets into Shelton, and then I don't know what flips him over. A washer got the left rear of him. Eric Powers doesn't hit him. Oh, but Sean Harple puts him over. Only flips 1 time though, and then he comes to a rest right next to Alan Cavanaro. Let's take a look one more time here. This is a wild ride for the 20 and the 17. As they go for big flips, it's just their 2 cars come together. Zach Warren really does not have any warning that he's about to have a car on his windshield. As he actually goes over Nick Pericles. Look at this. Off all 4 wheels. Look at this. Zach Warren goes for a ride too. That's insane. And then the banking makes him even flip even more. And I think, yep, Cavanaro's car is definitely done. Who really avoided it? Let's watch Eric Powers, and then we'll go back to green. But he was one of the drivers who avoided it, I think. Because it looks like he has no damage. And let's see. Ugh. There we go. Oh, wow. no damage, really, just some side end damage. He's a spinning Cody Lamas right there. Kyle Thomas has a big Lucky Drivers too. I remember that. Let's take a look here. He's even closer. Oh my. So pretty lucky for Kyle Thomas there. We'll take you back to the green flag here for the Piggzcreek 499. And welcome back, guys. So John Skavnicki, who's your Season 4 winner here, I believe. Yes, Season 4 winner. Back when we had the Gen 6 car, so last time he was in a Gen 6 car, it was pretty lucky for him. So, yeah. Charles Sanford, Jordan Newman, your top 3, Cody Evans, Jerry Guerra, Brian Lenning, Ryan Acosta, Dylan Young, Ash Curtis, and Cameron Harple. That looks like your top 10 right now. I don't know why 9th is... Okay, never mind. We'll figure it out. But John Skavnicki's leading us back to the green flag at lap number 5, so we only had 1 lap of caution. So Skavnicki actually won in a Roush car in Season 4. Will he win one in a Roush car again this season? It'll be pretty interesting to see our first 2-time winner in 6 seasons. Because it was Buchanan, Plord, Fitzwater, Skavnicki, Hawkins, and now we're awaiting a 6th season, and Hawkins is not going to do it. So Skavnicki, out of all the drivers who've won it, he's the only guy left in Season 6 who can win it again. But, you know, anything can happen, you know. It'll be interesting for sure. But as I was saying with the schedule, Charlotte's the last race until the chase, so that should be something. We always had some good wrecks and some good racing there, especially. As Cody Evans, rookie last season in the 66, and the 9 races we had, I don't think he had any wins. I'm trying to remember now, since it's been so long since I did a race in Season 5. But like I said, some new faces in the series, like Ryan Acosta, who's actually leading this race, and he was the pole sitter. Mason Powers, a new driver. Jerry Guerra, along with his brother Nicholas. We got Steve Pollard, that whole Pollard family. Only 2 of them can come in, and it was SP3 and his brother Steve. We got Eric Powers here. Henry Cavana, a new driver in the series. Followed by Mike Cavana. There he is. He's a little bit off the pace. He's just hanging on to that lead draft. As always, the veteran Seth Cole, always great to have him in the series as well. So it looks like if this could be the main pack of the series, as they're going to have a good battle here for the line. It's going to be Ash Curtis, though. Ash Curtis had a really good season in Season 4 as a rookie, having, I think, 3 wins that whole season. 2 of them coming in a row at Charlotte and Homestead, if I'm not mistaken. Got to keep records of those now. I got to rewatch all the races to see who won. Right now, Cameron Harple in the 69 car has the lead over the lead pack, and we have another wreck. Yes, we do. John Skavnicki's in it. Kyle Thomas and Henry Cavana, Seth Cole, Nick Brockman look like they're involved, and Charles Sanford. I don't know if any of them had damage, but they are in the wreck. Who's going to race us back here? Eric Powers getting a draft from Jerry Guerra. Will he have a huge run? He might. But it's not going to happen towards the front stretch. It'll be Cameron Harple leading us. He's not even going to get second here. That'll be taken away from Eric by Nicholas Guerra. So let's take a look at what happened here as we come back. Bring out the second caution of the day here at Piggzcreek. So here's what happened. Skavnicki tried to force the issue, basically 5 wide, and Skavnicki just gets right into him, gets into Sanford, And they just go around. I don't think, like I said, I don't think they have damage at all. Maybe just minor cosmetic damage that can be easily repaired. Definitely some tires after this. Skavnicki mainly the cause of this wreck. Let's see, he does have some side damage for sure. From right there. Maybe some back end damage, I don't know. There he goes for some spins down the backstretch. Seth Cole wasn't really involved, I don't think. I think he just had to weave his way through. Oh no, he actually did get a piece of Nick Brockman there. We have some guys flying back here. We'll take you back green here at Piggzcreek. Alright guys, welcome back. So, Cameron Harpel, Eric Powers, Mason Powers, Jerry Guerra, Brian Lenning, Nick Pericles, Stephen Paul III, Connor Breton, Cody Evans, and Jessica Shelton round out your top 10. Remember, Shelton was actually in the first wreck at lap 2, and she's made her way up into the top 10, so like I said, should be an interesting one. Green flag is back out. Harpel gets a really good start, at least over second place. Look at the gap that is between them. And it is increasing. Look at that. But he knows to lose that. Look at this. Mason and Eric not even giving each other any bit of help. They both want to win this race, but only one of them can. Along with everybody else trying to win. But there was a driver switch right before the race, and it'll be a permanent switch. Nick Pericles was actually going to drive the 12. He said, I want to be in this Ford. I want to drive for Penske. It's, you know, I feel like I could do a lot better. And look at him now. He's running up almost for the lead. Where's Ryder Smith? He was actually 4 laps down after that caution. There he is. Ryder Smith right there. And Skavnicki trying to maneuver his way around a slow car of Ramian Fisher. As Ryan Acosta trying to catch back up to the lead draft. But it's only a few cars. Jordan Newman's coming down pit road. Who else? Looks like Jerry Guerra. And Skavnicki and Sanford. They will definitely not make it the full distance if they pit now. But look at this. Pichu London holding up in 14th with a damaged race car. It's just some back end damage, but it will harm him if nobody is pushing him. But now the top 4 really have spread out. Connor Breeden, Stephen Paul III, Eric Powers, and Cameron Harpel, all right here in the top 4, kind of broken apart. But now they're trying to reel them in. Cody Evans, Pericles, Mason Powers, and Brian Lenning, all trying to catch back up to the top 4. And just on the tail end right here, Shelton, Cavana, Thoreau, Hawkins, which is 4 laps down. Acosta trying to work his way back up. There's no takers this time around. And here they go. They do reel in the top 4 again. Now it's going to be a good race now. Is caution out? No, no caution. Skavnicki's really off the pace, man. Oh no, they pit. That's right. And Skavnicki didn't, but I remember Newman did. And Guerra did. They're coming around. Look at this. Look how close they are. Side by side. By side. Lenning was actually in the 01 a few seasons back, but he got replaced after the first 3 races he ran, so he's technically not a rookie, but he's only ran 3 races in his career. Stephen Pollard III trying to get a win. And he hasn't won, I believe, since season 1. He's not won a race since season 1 at Ricky. That was a one and done track there. He's looking to go back into victory lane after missing a couple seasons and coming back. Brian Lenning to the lead now. Look at this big pack we have full of hungry drivers wanting a win. One, I think, wanting this win, but cannot get it is Alex Hawkins. No damage for him. None. He was just involved in the crash, had to do minor cosmetic damage, but it was fine. But they took so long to repair it because they, I don't know, I honestly don't know why. No, we didn't get a report on that, but it took them a long time to get it repaired. As here comes Patrick Warren to the inside, back in the series after season 1 and taking a 5-season break. But Lenning is a pretty good driver. I mean, when he was in the series, he was getting top 10s. And you can't, he's actually doing really good, I'm not going to lie. But Ryan Acosta has been around in every kind of car for a couple years now. So he knows how to win races, especially in Sean Henley's series. At least I remember Sean Henley's. Kyle Matthews, not in contention, but he can be up there at times as well. But I'm looking right now, when Alex Hawkins was a rookie, he finished 8th here, so this is going to be his worst finish. No doubt, unless someone crashes. Here comes Ken Thoreaux to the lead. There he is, because Hawkins doesn't count right now. But here comes Henry Cabana. We have actually comers down. We have people coming down pit road right now, actually. We have a lot of drivers. Oh, watch out, Pericles. Do not speed. Almost speeds on pit road, but he's the first one in. Oh, we're going to have some chaos here in pit road. They're just going to lose a lot of ground for most of these guys. Now we have a smaller pack, but Dylan Young running in that 2 car all the time. We've been in this Gen 6 mod. He won the championship in the 24 back when we were doing the Gen 4 cars. And he's now back in the 2 car, as he did not do so well in the 2 car and the Alliance Truck Parts. Finished, I think, around 30th in the points. Never got a win. So he could not make it into the chase in Season 4. But he would definitely like to get some luck on his side. As here comes more drivers down pit road. Cameron Harpel, Stephen Pollard III, and Brian Lenning. That's Kyle Thomas back there as well. And Newman's out of gas. How about the other people who came down with him? Sanford's not out. Fisher's just so slow. Where's the rest of the guys at? There's Powers. There's Shelton. Oh, and Jerry Guerra ran out of fuel too. Is caution out, by the way? No, caution is not out. I thought it was out because I saw people like with damage. But here come the rest of the guys who were on pit road earlier. Pollard's the first one out. Or, you know, he's actually not the first one out. What? This is really confusing right now. I'm sorry. And then the field is getting held up by Ramey and Fisher. Slow car. Moppy in the way. Jerry Guerra coasting it down at 38 miles an hour. NRSL is telling him that he needs to stay down. He needs to stay away from these leaders too. And Mason Powers is pushing him? What's he doing? What? He's pushing Jerry Guerra. And he missed a stall. Oh, okay. That was funny. I don't know if that's even allowed, but Mason Powers, I don't even think got any fuel out of that. I don't know. That was pretty interesting. The leader, they say, is Ash Curtis. This is, like, freaking chaotic right now. Jesus. Ash Curtis is the leader. Now Ryan Acosta is. Sanford's about to go a lap down. Ash Curtis winning this 499 would be huge for him. As that Curtis team, DJ Curtis, not having really good luck at all. But Ash Curtis always on top. I remember one season DJ put in Ash Curtis only because he was doing so well. Pichu London's not the leader though. It's Patrick Warren, and then I don't know. He'll see what the scoring book says. It says it is Patrick Warren, but I think he is the only one. And yes, Mason Powers is out of fuel. Mason Powers missed his stall and will now try, but it'll be really difficult to, and coast around to try see if he can get the last drops of fuel around, but it'll be really hard to. As look at this, Ash Curtis trying to catch right back into the draft of Ryan Acosta. It worked out perfect for Curtis. As PJ Williams comes down too. Nicholas Guerra, Ken Thoreau, Joe Davis, Ryder Smith. But here come the leaders: Cameron Harple, Stephen Paul III, Henry Cavana, Brian Lenning, Nick Pericles. And that's Kyle Thomas. Mason Powers gonna go a lap down and done for the day. But the leaders of this race is, well, it's actually Patrick Warren, but he's down pit road right now. So the leader is Ryan Acosta and Ash Curtis battling for this lead. Right behind them, it's PJ Williams and Nicholas Guerra, then Ken Thoreau, Joe Davis, and then the rest of the top 10, basically. So look at the gap between the two. They're not working together, though. We're side by side with each other now. Acosta now has went into the bumper. And I think we have a caution. Yes, we do. Caution is out. I saw the lights on the left side, not in the middle, and Acosta's trying to lead the lap, bringing it back to the caution in case we go green, or in case we end under caution, but we won't. But it was, actually Patrick Warren was the leader. Oh, he almost turned him. Oh, man. Ash Curtis just did not even see him that quick. But Patrick Warren's actually the leader. Mason Powers going 1 mile an hour. I think he needs to leave. But I'm going to see what happened, and we'll bring it to you when I find out. And the caution is actually for Mason Powers. You can only go 10 miles an hour at best, but we just realized Mason Powers was the reason of the caution. He's gradually going slow, slow, slow. He's now done for the day, unfortunately with no fuel. So that was the caution flag. We'll take you back green in the closing laps here at Piggzcreek for the Piggzcreek 499. And the pace car is in, hopefully for the final time today. Patrick Warren and Ash Curtis, Ryan Acosta, Nicholas Guerra, and PJ Williams, the top 5. Green flag is out, 4 laps to go. Patrick Warren looking for his first career win in his first race. Here comes Ryan Acosta now. Listen, this is just the beginning of the race now. We got 4 to go, guys. So we don't know who's going to win this race. PJ Williams can win it. Anybody can win it. Excuse me. Here comes PJ Williams and Nick Pericles. I think their driver switch worked out in Pericles' favor. Look at Cody Evans now with the help from Dylan Thoreau. Here comes Dylan Young as well. This is going to be an exciting finish. 3 laps to go here at the line. Ryan Acosta leading us, followed by PJ Williams and Ash Curtis. And then the rest of the field. Stephen Pollard III, a super speedway driver wanting a win to block himself in early on in the season. So he does not have to wait for, he does not have to wait till Daytona to win a race. Coming to 2 to go at the line. I think I just heard someone spin. I mean, I'm not sure. No, but a car is slow and the caution is out. So we will race back to the finish here. Can Ryan Acosta do it? PJ Williams right behind him. Here comes Steven on the inside. He knows the caution is out. He knows he needs to push all he's got. PJ Williams trying to get the draft, but it's not going to be enough. Ryan Acosta is going to come to the caution flag and win here at Piggzcreek for the Piggzcreek 499 as it ends under caution again. Wow. So it was Sean Harple was the reason of caution because of how slow he was. Look at Patrick Warren restarting that race in the lead with 3 to go. We only went a lap and a half green, and he finishes 19th. Wow. Ryan Acosta, in his first race in Napa Cup, wins. So, like I said, we knew what the caution was for. It was for a slow 0 mile an hour. Sean Harple is Ryan Acosta comes to the line, takes the checkered flag. We got PJ Williams, Cody Evans, Nick Pericles, Ash Curtis, the top 5. Then we got Eric Powers, Brian Lennon, Ken Thoreau, Stephen Pollard III, and Henry Cavana rounding out the top 10. And I don't know why everyone's, going 0, but oh well, it's cool, So, crazy race here. We didn't get the complete results, but they finished the same anyway. So, Ryan Acosta locks himself into the chase early on as he wins the Piggzcreek 499, a 6th different winner. Like I said, we finished the top 10. You got Thoreau, Breton, Young, Davis, Thomas, Shelton, Harple, Guerra, Steve Pollard, and Patrick Warren, the top 20. Then we got Bob Jones, Mike Cavana, Nick Brockman, Zach Warren, Pichu London, Seth Cole, Ramian Fisher, Chris Washer, Cody Lamas, and Kyle Matthews, the top 30. Charles Sanford finishes with no fuel issues. Harrison Ponder, Alex Hawkins, Ryder Smith, Mason Powers, DJ Curtis, Sean Harple, Skabnicki, Jordan Newman, Jerry Guerra, Justin Talampis, and Cavanero rounds out the field here. Well, we'll see you guys for our road course racing at Canadian Tire. Thank you all for watching. Tune in next time to see some more great racing here for the NRSL Napa Cup Series. We'd like to thank you all for watching for the Piggzcreek 499. And we'll see you guys at Canadian Tire for race 2. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys then.